First met Aleks in Vienna, Austria. It was brought to our attention as a prospect of the future, and you know, things came together pretty quickly in relation to signing to us as a professional athlete. Well before he signed for the UFC. He's always been a real specimen, you know, a real athlete. And again, like I say, we started talking, got to understand a little bit about each other, and you know, we got agreement that he were going to join the team, and it went from there. Well, he had a serious knee injury. That was before we got things agreed, and he worked with his coach Richard Stordner, performance coach Richard, who got him back to fitness, and you know, got him back fighting again. He was fighting on Austrian Fight Challenge at the time, and you know, we'd sent him over to the UFC on a few occasions, and they'd not bitten as such, you know, but persistence paid off, and you know, eventually we got the nod and we got the contract, and yeah, I flew across to Vienna again, and we got everything wrapped up. Aleks was always going to be what I call a red hot prospect in what's a really tough division in the UFC right now. He, like I say, he's what I call a complete mixed martial artist. He's totally professional in his approach, not only the different disciplines he trains, but his diet, his whole approach to the you know, to the game. You know, credit this to his coaching team. His coach Richard Stordner, you know, Roberto and Villarreal, who you know, who helped put it all together. He spent some time at American Top Team with Conan and the guys out there. He's done a few camps out there, and like I say, he's establishing himself as what I believe is the hottest prospect in the light heavyweight division. I think it's a great matchup for him. I think the time's right for him to be fighting top 10. He got a great finish with Jimmy Manuwa last time out. I think Busan, when we first got offered Busan, it were a little bit do we don't we, but when you look at the following, the MMA demographic in relation to fan base, I think you've got 150 million in the US. I think it's something like 230 million out in Asia. You know, we sat down with the team. We spoke to Richard Stordner, and we agreed that it'd be a great move. I think there's going to be an all new fan base after this Saturday that I think Aleks can really tap into. I do believe the Asian followers and fans of MMA are going to absolutely love him, and you know, I think come Saturday there's going to be a quite a large uprising of support for Aleks from the Asian community. Prediction-wise, I'm not somebody who normally predicts, but you know, I can't see it going the distance. I do believe Aleks will finish him, if not in the first round, the second round. I'll be highly surprised if this goes to a decision, but I just don't see where Volkan beats him anywhere. Wherever this fight goes, Aleks has got this. I think after this fight in Busan in Asia, I think we've got to get him out in the US. I think obviously the UFC seem to be going, instead of it just being Vegas these days, you know, Washington, they're going all over the place, California, Florida, you know. So I think wherever the opportunity is, you know, we need to be out in the US. But you know, it'd be great to get him out in Vegas. That'd be the ideal opportunity to have him out there and have him walking out of the T-Mobile Arena. But you know, no matter where it is, I think you know, it's important we get him out there in the United States. If I were to, well, again, if I were to map it out today, which I have done, I think it's to me it's maybe one more fight against, you know, one of the top 5, and I do believe Aleks are ready for a crack at John Jones. You know, that's the holy grail. And you know, I think I think again by the time that fight comes around, if that's late 2020, I think Aleks will be more than ready, and I think I honestly believe we're going to see a new UFC light heavyweight champion. I really do.